It's finally arrived, people. My review for the latest Reborn, chapter 388. And oh man, so this chapter was supposed to take place where Tsuna was going to fight the guy from the Vendici. You know, it was going to be Bermuda and the Vendici versus Tsuna and Reborn. And the two, I guess, Article Bareno stood back, and Tsuna was going to go at it with the Vendici guy. But we was a little cut short, I believe, because, you know, I feel like the fight should have gone down. But Tsuna and the guy squabbled just for like a page or two, and then Bermuda told him, "Stop, Reborn, I'm going to wait for your answer." And I was just like, I really wanted to see that fight between Tsuna and the Vendici. But either way, it was crazy to see something that Reborn says in this chapter, because throughout the entire series, there's always Tsuna saying, "Oh, I can't do it, I can't win," you know, always negative about stuff, and Reborn kicking him in the butt. "Go ahead, loser Tsuna, you can do it." But Tsuna in this one was actually like trying to go at it, and Reborn was like, "You would have lost regardless," and he explains to him, "All those times I knew you would have won, but this time I knew you wasn't going to win." And I was like, wow, because this is, the guy was explained to be the strongest of the Vendici, and I was thinking to myself, wow, this is a fight that Tsuna can't actually win. I was just like a little shocked to see, because I wanted to see Tsuna kick some butt in this chapter. But either way, it was a revelation, and I'm kind of just feeling bad for Reborn and the rest of the Article Barenos, because they're in a messed up situation. If you've seen chapter 387, we know that basically, win or lose, they're gonna end up either dead or like the Vendici, and, you know, just seeking revenge from Checkerface. And man, I'm just really like feeling bad for Reborn. And there was a quote that he said in the last chapter, and I think they changed it up, or it's probably a different translation, that Reborn says something like, "I always knew I'd die a dog's death." And I was just like, oh man, don't say that. I'm sure Tsuna is gonna find a way. There's gonna be a way, because, you know, regardless of what scenario, it would just be a really messed up situation if the entire Article Barenos die. You know, I would just be like, oh, that's not, you know, the way I want it to end. I could possibly see them going away or something like that happening, but I definitely don't foresee them at all becoming Vendici. That's just out of the question. I don't see that. And also, if Checkerface is trying to find the next 7 Article Bareno, that could mean that Tsuna is in trouble. If he tricks them or something, then Tsuna and them could turn into them. But either way, it's still a messed up situation. And for the most part, this chapter was just a little bit of you know, the I guess, squabble between Tsuna and the Vendici, and then it goes off where Tsuna is like describing what happened, and Reborn telling the other Article knows what happened. And man, I really hope that Tsuna can find a way. That's really, after reading this chapter, like, I hope Tsuna can find a way, because even Tsuna's a little like down about this, like, what can I do? He couldn't even beat the Vendici guy, so I kind of think there's going to be some type of training or something else, because if he can't beat him, then, you know, he needs to power up. If there's no way to win, even Reborn, which Reborn is always telling him, you can win, just get out there and do it. And if he couldn't do it, then, you know, there's going to probably be more training I see in the future, or something is going to happen. Definitely, they need another power-up, or at least Tsuna does. And overall, a little bit disappointed that the fight didn't go down with the Vendici and Tsuna, but still was nonetheless nice, again, to recap what happened in the, you know, the whole thing with the Article Bareno, and see Bermuda say, regardless if you accept my offer or not, Reborn, you're going to burn in hell. I was like, whoa, you know, Bermuda is just built up of hatred. You know, that guy is just straight up angry at Checkerface and everything. And, you know, I can't wait for the day when Tsuna and the other Article Barenos get their hands on Checkerface, because Checkerface is the reason that they're in this state. And, you know, I just can't wait for the day that happens, because just off this chapter got me even more anxious to see, you know, when are they going to get their hands on Checkerface. And I wonder what Reborn is going to tell Bermuda, because Bermuda tells him at the next fight, then you give me your answer of, you know, if you're going to join me or not. And, you know, I kind of feel like Reborn or Tsuna might change their mind as far as like teaming up with him or something, and possibly like Tsuna might find a plan within it or something like that, because I think they're going to want to get their hands on Checkerface, but then do their own thing when they get, you know, when it comes down to it. And either way, again, craziness. I really wanted to see the fight, but it didn't go down. Whatever. Can't wait to see what happens next in the next battle. Coroneto's team got defeated. You know, they're out of the competition, so I guess Coronado is safe, but not safe, because, you know, the whole situation. And I just can't wait to see more of the gift, please. Can I get my gift to see more of the Article Barenos in their adult form, because they're some beasts, man. Coronello when he's an adult, Reborn when he's an adult, even Skull, you know, the crazy, goofy skull. It was crazy to see. And of course, Fong, Mamon, and I'm getting off topic. This chapter, can't wait for the next one. It was really more so just like ending off the whole confrontation and whatnot. Let me know what you thought of the chapter. Are you a little disappointed we didn't get to see Tsuna and the Venditti, or you're just like glad whatever happened and to see that Tsuna couldn't even take him even if they wanted to do it? And, you know, what are your whole thoughts on this whole thing with the Venditti? What do you think Tsuna's going to try to do and Reborn when they come to give the answer to Bermuda? You think they're going to change their mind or stick with their resolve and whatnot? But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed my very first Reborn chapter review. I'm excited about it. Hope you guys are too, because I do this because I enjoy it, and I do it because I know you guys love to see me talk about some of your favorite series. Yeah, I'm ForneverWorld. As always, people, have an awesome day. Make sure to watch my next video like your life depends on it. And arigatou gozaimasu. Chuzaimasu.